Are you irritated with how little water your LG front loader washer puts in? Well, I can show you how to turn it up. This is the default level on an LG washer on the normal cycle, and watch what a difference this makes. With most LG washers, it's as easy as just removing the top. This washer is a little bit different, so we're gonna take the screws off, holding this cover in. But most LG washers, there's just two screws in the back, and then you would slide the lid back and simply remove it. I'll show you how to do it on this one. Once you have this cover off, you want to remove this from the top, and it's simply kind of pry it and then let it come down a little bit. You'll need to grab a spatula and hunt around for some retaining springs and then push on them, and then you should be able to lift the top. On most other machines, you would just have to remove the top to access it, and you're gonna find a device that looks just like this. All you need is a razor blade and a Phillips or flathead screwdriver. With a clean razor, get this red stuff to release it. This acts as a glue and keeps this screw from turning from vibrations. Now guys, before you do this, you just need to understand that by adjusting this water level switch, you will most certainly void any warranty that you possibly would have with this machine. You're going to start using a significant amount more water, which is bad for the environment, and this does make this washer work not as it's designed. And so do this completely at your own risk. You're probably going to ruin your machine, and the environmental police are probably going to come arrest you. I always found that a flathead screwdriver works best, even though this is a Phillips style. And one thing that's really important is you need to make a mark on the screw and then give yourself a reference point. It's really important because if you turn this up too much, you're going to flood your house and you're going to ruin your house. Start by turning it clockwise, 1 full revolution and a half. Maybe that's a little bit too much. That's like a half. Don't go any further than that because it will let more water in, but it will ruin the performance of the machine. There is such a thing as too much water in a front load washer. Start with this, and if you feel like it's too much water, you could always back it off half a turn. But I'm going to show you what just a turn and a half does on the front of this machine. Make sure when you're done, put a drop of glue to kind of lock that in place so vibrations doesn't cause it to move again. Look at the difference. This is like an extra 2 inches of water, which is effectively doubled the amount of water that we put in this machine. Now don't get greedy guys, because this is plenty of water to wash your clothes with. By the time you put some clothes in here, the water will be at the bottom of the glass. If you want to turn it up a little bit more, do so at your own risk. But this is probably the perfect water level for this machine.